Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be enough.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Van Basten. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Xavi Alonso. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's being urged to shoot. Gakpo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he was quick to react. Nedved. De Jong. Oh, he's burst through. Decent chance! Goal! Fenerbahce! First blood drawn. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
And the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. There's no sort of quality on that. And he's there to belt it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Van Basten. And this is Nakata. Nakata was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Makalele makes the interception. Costa Curta. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Gakpo. Schneider. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Van Basten. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Eto'o. And he's had it nicked away. Gakpo. Knocks it into space. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Fenerbahce are down to 10 men. Pull it. Nice looking ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Short changes him with that pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, delightful ball. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Makaleli. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. And here's Van Basten. And he's well positioned. And Gullit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Gullit clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The Netherlands have their second corner now. Schneider goes short, and that's not going to trouble anybody. Fenerbahce are looking to go forward now. And here's Gakpo. That'll do under the circumstances. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Back towards the middle. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Nakata.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gravenberg. It's Gullit. Now, can they get him away? He won't be happy with that one. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Some first-half thoughts?
Fenerbahce have done well to this point. At times I find myself struggling to work out just who's down to 10. That's testament to how adaptable they've been. I think if they can keep playing like this, Peter, it might just hold out.
Fenerbahce happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Now it's Van Basten. Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking for a runner. Cafu. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Nedved has it out wide and in space. And he shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Nedved. Gravenberg. Schneider. Van Basten. Cafu gets rid without sophistication. That's a cute ball. That's an imaginative pass. Eto'o in acres of space out wide. Fenerbahce just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Now it's Cruyff. Van Basten, and he's Van Basten! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Fenerbahce really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Cruyff. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he's intervened well there. That's a little off target. And he's running through. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. Brilliant save from Buffon! Well, would you believe that?
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do.
They've played it short. Gravenberg. Fenerbahce have the chance to go the other way. Eto'o has found the net here, of course. Threads one in. Gravenberg. Schneider, spread out to the left. And it's Hullet. Played out wide. He has found the way through. Finds himself unceremoniously floored.
The Netherlands really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Schneider. Van Basten. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That has been cut short. Nedved. And it's Nedved. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Cruyff. And it's Hullet. Eto'o demonstrating his defensive quality there. Costa Curta. Fenerbahce leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. And that is a little undercooked. Beckenbauer. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. That ball looks a good one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. The Netherlands really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, he's been caught napping!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nedved. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Eto'o picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise
Other
there.
attendees, this is a lost children's announcement.
Fenerbahce may not have finished
Please
with
keep your
11,
eyes
but
on your
they have shown
children during the match
terrific
at all
spirit,
times.
and they claim the win.
Well, that's what spirit and togetherness is all about, Peter. I thought they showed terrific desire and focus and fitness in refusing to settle for a draw. A time to hold heads high.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play.
And a chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Nedved deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Opts for safety.
Oh, super ball! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Messi
Knocks it into space.
He's found a way through. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. Nedved. Now it's Nedved. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
And the ball's come loose here. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Looking for options for movement. Gerrard. And this is Pelé. Great ball if he can get there. He has found the way through.
Pelé showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Son Heung-min. Quarter of an hour played. Still goalless at the moment. Son Heung-min was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Now it's Nedved. Costa Curta. Searching pass he's played there.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Gravenberch. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Nakamura is in a really good position out wide. Messi. Terrific header!
It's anyone's ball now.
And he's gone searching cross-field.
Shot, surely!
It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Makelele. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
And he welcomes it in. Caught offside that time.
Eder Militao cuts out the pass. Gerrard. Eder Militao. That has been slung wide.
Oh, this is a great position.
Alexander-Arnold is always looking to play quality balls.
Iniesta. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Gerrard. That's a little off target.
And it's Nakamura. Iniesta. Oh, what has happened here? And the ball is out of play.
And he's had it nicked away.
It's Son Heung-min!
That has been knocked clear. Oh, easy pickings there.
Alexander-Arnold.
Alexander-Arnold, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
Messi. Big chance!
He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Fenerbahce really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Oh, he's been shaped to shoot! That's going to go a long way. Toulouse are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Short changes him with that pass.
He's found a way through. Shoots! Goal! Toulouse! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Toulouse are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects.
Oh, what has happened here?
2 added minutes.
Eder Militao
Gets it away. This possibly the last play of the half. And he's straight offside. Now it's Iniesta. Looking for the run. That's been cut out, well played. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the second half gets underway.
Fenerbahce can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Ball swung in. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Has a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Alexander-Arnold really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Toulouse have their second corner now.
Messi
Goes short. Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
That was lovely, that.
Pings it across.
Buffon claims it without any fuss.
Toulouse clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
the most accurate pass. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. No, again there's no way through. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Nakata. Fenerbahce still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Son Heung-min. Iniesta. Eder Militao cuts it out. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Gerrard. Nakata. Nakata crosses. And it's claimed by the keeper. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Gravenberg. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And he's had a hit! Oh, he's been caught napping! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Now it's Son Heung-min. Can he get it through? That's good vision. And this is Pele! That attempt, which in hindsight was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And this is Son Heung-min. Oh, lovely! Son Heung-min! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Saliba. Modric. Nakata. Now he's got space here. Spread neatly. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Son Heung-min has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. He's shifting through the gears here. No, he can't get past him.
Substitution for Fenerbahce, number 8, Hirotoshi Nakata. Number 17, Gerard. Number 14, Makalele. Number 15, Nesta. Number 3,
Toulouse clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Number 10, Beckham.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Rijkaard. Number 27.
Great vision.
Silvestre.
Looking to play him in.
Number 7,
Costa Curta has it in a wide position.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. Out towards the flank. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Thuram. That's a shade optimistic. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Conte. Now it's Modric. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Zielinski. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Toulouse nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Just eases him off the ball.
2 added minutes has been
Time
indicated.
added on will be 2 minutes. Tries to play it through. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And that is that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested
Please
interest.
take this opportunity to pay a visit to our
And
official
after all of
store
that, Jim,
where
what are you
memorabilia from
thinking?
today's match
That's
are
a
now available.
fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Maradona! It's a loose ball. Beckham. Oh, header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries to play it through, and it's Neymar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's the keeper's ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Chooses to go cross-field. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's a really well-measured ball. Back into the middle. Oh, no joy this time. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Deftly away. Now it's Beckham. That's a cute ball. Can he latch on to this? Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. That's beautifully weighted. Fenerbahce have it back and can go again. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Nicely weighted ball. Pires. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Can he get on the end of this? Has a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's been given away. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Beckenbauer. And it's Maradona.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Fenerbahce do love to play that diagonal long ball, don't they, Jim?
Yeah, and the fullbacks are proving to be useful out.
Neymar! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Van Bronckhorst. Van Basten. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. And Van Bronckhorst.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Beckenbauer. Now, can they get him away? Aimed beyond the defence.
Fernando Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ball's gone out of play. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Maradona threads one in. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the... And Torres! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, he's done very well to take that back. Cafu. Great vision. Now the cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now that looks a decent ball. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How would you review the first half?
Fenerbahce may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
So we reach the halfway point and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitution for Fenerbahce, number 4, Perez.
And we're underway again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Fenerbahce come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And he's managed to get free. Now, what about this cross? Alisson deals with that nice and simple.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Van Bronckhorst. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Thiago Silva gets good distance on it. Cafu. Beckenbauer. Now it's Pele. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
So here comes a substitution.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Nedved.
Probing pass. Van Bommel. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Looking for options for movement. Maradona. Cannavaro. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And it's Cannavaro. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, that is a nice touch. Beckenbauer. Fenerbahce do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That's been slipped through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution for Fenerbahce. Number 10.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Number 7, Van Bommel. Coming on the field, number 24, Ronaldinho. Number 9,
Thuram.
Makelele.
Fenerbahce have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found the way through. Shapes to shoot!